Zareena Begum, the last Tawaif of Awadh. She lived at the Hata Khuda Baksh area in Old Fatehganj in Lucknow. She died in 2016 at the age of 88. Zareena Begum was a disciple of Begum Akhtar and the last singer of the Awadh courts. She was a practitioner of the traditional mehfil style of gayaki, patronized by the Nawabs of Awadh in the late 19th century. The elegant tawaifs in the courts of Awadh were instrumental in shaping Hindustani classical music forms such as dadra, thumri, and ghazal. Zarina Begum performed in Begum Akhtar's distinctive style and regarded herself as her disciple till the end. Begum Akhtar reportedly spotted her at a concert where she was singing and demanded that her father allow her to learn with her.
तो वहाँ पर गाने हुई कॉन्फ्रेंस में घर पे आना जाना था हमारे वालिद ने की और कहा कि ये लड़की हमें दे दो। हमने कहा कि हमारा हमारा नाम आप ही का है, आप ही के पर नाम है हमारा, इंशाल्लाह ये नाम आपका रहेगा। उस टाइम पर हमारी 10-12 साल की उम्र थी।
Her father, Shehenshah Hussain, a well known musician attached to the Nanpara Nawab, performed with many great artists of the day. He trained his own daughter and encouraged her to learn with Akhtari Bai. Zarina's first husband was a rich contractor from Nanpara. He unfortunately did not support her singing and abandoned her and her children. She later married Qurban Hussain, who worked with Begum Akhtar as a tabla player. Hussain would go on to accompany Zarina at many mehfils hosted by the nobility of Nanpara, Rampur, and Lucknow. She was in great demand at weddings, mehfils, and concerts in the 1970s. She sang on All India Radio Lucknow. Her voice was even featured in a few Hindi movies like Gaman. She says she was paid as much as rupees 800 for each event. Her performance was once interrupted by a dacoit named Pyarelal who wanted her to sing exclusively for him. Daku Sahab took out his bag and started showering me with all his money, Zarina says.
नवाब साहब ने बुलाया, वहाँ गाना हो रहा था, हमारा मकान रहते वहाँ देखते देखते एक मोटर आया। अब वो मोटर से रुको शर्मर करके वो यूँ देखा, हाँ सभी लोगों की तरफ तो यूँ रेफर निकाल के यूँ दिखा, वो टाकू ने यूँ दिखाया कि आप रुक जाइए, अब मैं सुनूंगा।
She sang Nazar Lagi Raja Tere Bangle Par for him. In one particular mehfil, she fondly remembers Kefi Azmi being dazzled by her performance. He told her, 10 साल हमारी जिंदगी के जरीना आपके नाम लिख देंगे. Zarina Begum spent her last years in poverty in a rented one-room house in Aminabad, Lucknow. Being largely illiterate and devoted to her craft, Zarina Begum and her husband would meekly accept whatever payments they received from their patrons. Much of the money was frittered away by
आखिरी में
her
वो गुरबत आ
husband
गई थी
and
कि इतनी
brother.
परेशानी थी कि बच्चे कैसे पले
She
इनके
never
छोटे
got
छोटे।
the credit or the money she deserved from companies that used her voice for commercial purposes. Despite these struggles, Zarina continued to hope for recognition till the end. She was finally honored with the Yash Bharti Award by the Uttar Pradesh government, which acknowledged her immense contribution to the field of music. She mentored young musicians, passing on the traditions and techniques of thumri. Her teachings were not just about notes and rhythms, but about conveying the soul of the music. आजकल तो सब फिल्मी गाने सुनते हैं, she would complain.